So the next part of the DAISY equation is we need to get your browser wallet set up, your Tron link, so that you can then move the USDT and Tron that you purchased into that wallet ready to fund your DAISY decentralized finance opportunity. So you will need to go to your Google Chrome browser for this. The Tron link wallet only works in Google Chrome. Now, as long as you're in a new tab, new browser window, just go over here until you can see this little icon there, which is called extensions when you mouse over it. Click on that and come down to manage extensions. And over here you'll see next to the word extensions, you'll see these three lines. Click on that, and then down here open Chrome Web Store. We simply put Tron link, all one word, in there and just click on it, and the one you want is this tronlink.org extension here. Just click on that, and there you'll see the little icon, which we're going to show up here in a moment. So add to Chrome and then add extension. Now you'll see it's added up there to my Chrome browser. No problem, that's good. If it doesn't show up there like now, just click on the extensions icon again. And now as you come down the list, you'll see Tron link on the list. Just click that little pin symbol and the extension will be visible up there in Chrome. Click on it to open it. Just think of a good password, one that you can remember or one that you can't remember, but make sure you write it down. So after you've made up a password and then repeated it, you get to create a wallet or restore a wallet, or use a hardware wallet such as a Ledger Nano. You can combine the Ledger Nano to the Tron link. Now if you haven't used Tron link before, you're going to create a new one. So you click on the create button, set a new account name for yourself, whatever that may be, and then you're going to see it throws up 12 seed words. Now this is critically important. Write those down and write them down clearly so that you can read them again and use them again as required, because without that seed phrase you're not going to be able to get back into this same wallet that you're just setting up. So make sure you write that down carefully. So what I've just done is I've just imported my TronLink wallet from my other computer over to here by inputting the private key. What you'll get is, having set this wallet up, you'll see something similar to this, but you'll have zero balance in it, and you'll then need to actually set out the assets that you want to show on there. The way you do that is you click this plus button, you'll get a list of assets that you can show in your TronLink wallet, and you just click TRX and USDT. Now as you can see, I've got plenty of TRX in there, and I've also got some USDT, so I won't need to bring any more from Binance in actual fact, but just in the interest of demonstrating this to you, I'm going to do just that. So I'm going to log on now to Binance quickly, and once inside I'm going to go to my Fiat and Spot wallet, and I'm going to set this up ready to make a withdrawal to that TronLink wallet, and that's very easy. Here where I have USDT, I'm not going to bother doing this with Tron, but it's exactly the same. what I'm going to do is I'm going to withdraw. It's just giving me the 2-minute warning, so I just got to wait a couple of minutes before I can carry on with that. Bear with me. Okay, I think it's going to let me withdraw now, so I'm going to click on this coin box here and put in USDT, and you'll see here it says network. So what I want to do here is I want to click on the TRC20 Tron network. Now it will give you a clue about that if you forget when you actually put the withdrawal address in, and that withdrawal address is going in here. And how do I get the withdrawal address? Well, I click back into my Tron link, I go to USDT, I click on receive, and then click here where it says receive, and you'll see I've got the choice of a QR code or an address. So I'm going to copy the account address, put that in there, and it says there anyway, wallet address automatically matched to corresponding network. I've copied the Tron link address in there. It makes the comment here, wallet address automatically matched to corresponding network, and now all I need to do is put the amount of USDT in here that I want to withdraw, or it might be max. You can just click on max if you want to. I'm going to do that just for ease and click on max. Now you'll see it shows you here how much will go out after and taken into account charges. Then we just simply hit the withdraw button. This is the confirmation screen. We need to click that again, and now it's asking me to verify via both an email verification code and two-factor authentication. So bear with me while I just quickly do that. So I've put those two codes in, and I just now click the submit button, and there you go. That's now done, and I just click complete to finish that exercise and move on. Now that's not going to show up instantly, but after a relatively short period of time it should actually show up in this list here, and when it does, obviously my USDT total is going to increase, and literally within no time at all you can see the $142 have come into the account. So there you have it, and my total has gone up. I now have more USDT than I had before. That's the end of this part, and next I will show you how to use this to fund the Daisy project. Now in this next bit we're going to move on to actually funding Daisy, and below this video you will see a link to take you that will take you to daisy.global, and that link is an affiliate link which allows you to come into the system correctly through another Daisy member, i.e. me. So let's move on and show you what you will see when you click the link below. Now the first thing you must remember is to make certain that you are logged in to your TronLink wallet before you go any further on the Daisy Global funding site. So make sure that you're logged in there, and then you'll see this big green button down the bottom that says automatic login. So this will put up a signature box. It will say request signature. Daisy Global is requesting you to sign, so you click accept for that, and then you'll be able to see the detail inside the Daisy Global funding mechanism. Now, how to explain this? I am funded up to tier 5, so I click on any of these, I will see figures 100, 200, 400, 800, 1600 and so on. If I carried on, that next one would be 3200, and it will just keep going up and up and up and up to the very top of the tiers in the system. Now the first thing to bear in mind about this is that this impacts upon two things. First off, if you are involved or want to be involved in the marketing, the network marketing side of the DAISY project, then clearly the higher tier level you are, the greater the benefit will be to you when you make introductions. But if, as is the case predominantly with myself, you're more interested in the overall generation of profits from the project, the significance of the tiers with the DeFi launch coming up is that it will enable you to gain a bigger percentage of the DeFi tokens when they're launched at those special pre-public prices. I hope that kind of makes sense. Now, when you go in here for the first time, of course, you won't have funded any tier. So I'm going to pretend for display purposes that tier 6 is actually tier 1. And the difference is that if I go back to tier 5, you can see it's just a bunch of generational numbers that mean nothing to me, quite frankly, at the moment. But when I go to tier 6, it says go further, next contribution 3200, etc. Now, if you were down here on tier 1 and tier 1 was not already funded, then you would see this, you would see something like go further, next contribution, so on, and you will have this confirm payment button. And it's this confirm payment button which will pull USDT out of your TronLink wallet. So of course you've got to make sure you've got at least 100 USDT in there to do tier 1, and you will also need to make sure you've got at least roughly 150 Tron TRX in there to cover the network costs. Now it won't actually necessarily be that much, but you'll definitely need to have some Tron, sufficient Tron in there. It will tell you otherwise that you won't be able to make the contribution. So I can't actually demonstrate that because I certainly don't have another 3200 USDT waiting in my TronLink wallet, and at the moment I feel I've gone as far as I can, but who knows, in the future I might take it up to tier 6, tier 7. So hopefully that is what you need to get started and to get funding. And at this stage, what I would suggest is maybe even just fund tier 1, get that set up so you're in the game, you've got some money in the game, you're ready to go, and then you can always come back and do more of this between now and the 12th of June. Well, technically the 11th of June is kind of the last funding date to get in on this special DeFi offer. Now, that doesn't mean it all comes to an end. You can still continue to fund the DAISY program thereafter, and there will be other DeFi projects launching on the DAISY platform. There is no doubt about that. So hopefully that was useful. You know how to set up the TronLink wallet. You know what this is all about inside the DAISY project site itself. So my hope really is that you've got enough information over the couple of videos that I've done to understand the different bits, putting them together, and the idea behind the entire second phase of the DAISY project. If you've got stuck on any part of that, feel free to ask me questions, of course. And if more is required in the way of video content, then obviously I'll produce that as needed. So take care, and I hope you can get a slice of the DAISY action. I appreciate it is a little bit complicated if you're not used to this type of thing. All I can say is it kind of gets easier as you go along. So I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching, and if you're coming aboard, welcome aboard the Daisy train.